A vacation to Yellowstone National Park gave us this great opportunity to visit an organic, grass-fed cattle ranch right here in Powell, Wyoming. Now you started this from the ground up.
Zero.
From zero. So, I mean, what's that journey?
Born and raised in Wyoming, third generation. The reason for doing it and the reasons for getting in it are probably selfish in some respects. Wyoming is a very unique place in the sense that we don't have a lot of agriculture here. I mean, there's only 500,000 people and we have 700,000 head of cattle here. Every year we birth that many cattle. So we got more cattle than we got people, and we got a lot of open space. This land is all irrigated from a reservoir that was built back in 1910. And you know, we use snowpack melt to irrigate this desert land. And without it, there wouldn't be the amount of wildlife here. There wouldn't be the amount of vegetation, wetlands that are here to support the wildlife that now lives here. And to do it organically is letting all that be, you know, letting that all coexist and not adding different chemicals to the process that don't need to be engaged or don't need to be used.
How is this different from most meat that people are going to find in the supermarket?
Yeah, well, it's very different from most meats that you find in the market. It's slow food. These cattle are not motivated by anything other than their own instincts. In the conventional world, they're motivated with more hormones. They're motivated with more antibiotics in the feed. And they're confined, which means they don't have freedom of movement, which means they stand still. It's a little bit like me taking you and locking you in the closet and saying, here's 5 gallons of ice cream. When you're done with that, I'll come and get you some more. And before long, you're ready,
right,
you know?
Right.
You're there, and that's not what we do, but that's conventional agriculture. We are what we eat, just like these cattle. These cattle are what they eat. They get no pesticides, no herbicides, I don't spray the ground to kill the weeds. These cattle eat the weeds, so there are no sides. No pesticides, no herbicides, no insecticides, no ionophores, no antibiotics, no hormones. This is Mother Nature doing her thing.
There's an art to having cattle. It's not all this strict science, and it's
really not a science. It's really about connecting to the animal and understanding about them in their environment. And every place is different, and every cow is different.
Right.
And the way they handle the feed, the way they act around people. It's really about respect for the animal and about respecting yourself and understanding the relationship between the two.
Mm-hmm.
And in a factory farm situation, conventional animal production, that's not there. It
Right.
really is not.
It's not going to be a commodity because it's slow.
It's very slow. And then as far as building efficiencies in it, it's not the ideal. You know, it's not. Efficiency and sustainability are two different things, and I don't know that they're going to come together. There's no pushing it. There's no getting excited, you know. I mean, certainly when you're working, there's a little bit of frustration when it comes to working cows, but it's a much more beautiful, humane, and, in my opinion, acceptable way to raise meat for your families.
So how are you using social media and technology to connect with people who want your product, with the consumer?
We just discovered social media by accident. I've just been, you know, making as many possible connections that I can make on Twitter and trying to say, in 140 characters what would be interesting to people. Now, when I connect to somebody and they're very interested, I know they're sharing me with their friends. That's a powerful tool. We really want our customers to have a relationship with their food, and that relationship includes us, us as producers and the place that we live. You know, I can't get to your grocery store, you know, but you can go to the internet and you can order it, and you can order any quantity you want. You can order a steak for the night, or you can order a half a beef, you know. I mean, that's the unique thing about us. We're just like going to your grocery store. And the only thing is, you don't have to get out of your seat to go there. It'll show up at your door. And I think that's going to be a bigger plus as we go further into this.
For sure. Well, thank you for your time,
Hey,
man. And thank you for inviting
coming.
me to your ranch.
Absolutely. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and glad you guys both made it here, and I hope you come back.
If you're an omnivore like me, it's important to know your farmer and know your rancher.